It's your girl, Tori with the I, not Tori with the Y, and I'm back with another podcast. I'm back, you guys, another podcast, and in today's podcast episode, we are going to talk about praying and trusting, but on God's timing. So I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's a bit personal, but I'm just gonna let you guys know what's really been going on. And I feel like I don't know what this season is. I've been really doing nothing but like praying, crying, praying, feeling like super emotional. And I know that after my birthday, I told God, I said, God, I just really want to go on a personal walk with just you and I just really would just want to focus on our relationship. And I was telling him, I was like, I don't like know exactly what that looks like, but all I'm hearing is like Psalms 27:14, Jeremiah 29:11. I'm hearing seek my face, you know, and that can be, it's like every time I hear it, I get more emotional, and it's like, Jesus, just tell me what I need to do. And you know, he might be telling me and I'm just not listening, not sure what the case is, but I know he'll get me there. So yeah, like a couple of days ago I said a personal prayer, and after that, like I'm like, Father, I don't know, but what I do know is I'm just gonna trust you. Like, I want it to be to the point where I just fully surrender it all every day to Jesus. And I'm just like, Lord, I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't know. But I don't, you know, I don't know what it's gonna feel like. Cause it's like every day now I'm going through these emotions and I don't like it. I don't know how to really like explain it, but I just know like whatever I feel, it don't feel good. You know, so I'm just like, God, I just want to put it in your hands, you know, and just trust you. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, you know, mentally, I got to think about it as a mental thing too. Every day I'm having to clock in and then, you know, deal with, you know, negative customers and how they just constantly complain. And, you know, I'm letting like those type of spirits enter my spirit. And I'm just, you know, just doing things that's not really good for the job. Let me just put it like that. And so I'm just, you know, I'm just like, God, I'm just asking that you just help me and just bless me and cover me. And like, it's your plans. It's nowhere near mine. Like, I can say all day, oh, I'm gonna stay here for 6 months, Like, no, because I might be here longer. Don't know. Do not know the plans that God has for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever you're going through, whatever you've been feeling, just know, because one thing I do know, and I think it makes me cry even harder, because like when I pray now, I know that God hears my prayers. Like, I know he does, and I tell him this, and I'm like, Lord, I know that you hear my prayers, because every so often, like I feel a sense of peace, you know. And I decided to tell myself, like, no, we're not going to speak negative about no situation no more. We're not doing that. What we're going to do, we're going to pray, and we're going to believe that prayer, and we're going to know that God is in control of our situation. No matter what that situation is, God is in control, y'all. God is in control. And I be having to tell myself that, like, now, when I start my day, I'm like, I don't want to think negative. I just want to stay positive, and I just want to keep praying and know that God is going to turn my situation around. And that's how y'all have to think too. Like, you have to know that God is going to turn your situation around. Whew. So I feel like that's currently like what I'm battling with right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm even thinking about taking a break from social media, but like still like posting, because I have to post the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, give yourself time, and then just allow God to just really work on you. And I think for me, I've been thinking about a lot, like doing a lot of stuff, and I'm just like, you know what? I just need to take the time out to like focus on this. Like, all this other stuff can wait. Like, nothing and nobody else. Like, I just need to stay focused and keep my eyes on God and really like seek his face. And that's what I'm wanting to do. Literally praying and trusting, but just on God's timing. So Yeah, I literally had this whole like podcast typed up, but like since it was so personal for me and I just wanted to share that with y'all and like anybody else that's going through the same thing, different situation that I'm going through, like it was just it flowed. So it flowed. Like I'm just going with, like I'm flowing with it. So yeah. Like I kid you guys not when I tell y'all, like right now my posture is like knees bowing, hands up, Jesus please Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like I'm really like in the inside I'm really crying out to God and I'm like, God, just like he knows. And if that's you right now, he hears you, he knows, he sees you. And I really I think I want to say I want to more like say I know that God just wants us to just surrender it all to him. You know what I'm saying? And just talk to him and just spend more time with him. You know what I'm saying? And I like to go with not only Jeremiah 29:11 but Matthew 6:33 and just really just give him that time. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what it looks like, you know, but I'm just like, God, I just need you and I just want you to just, whatever your plans are, you know, whatever your plans are for me. You understand what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. I really hope that makes sense. So, like, it's gotten to a point where before I go to sleep, I usually like binge watch like YouTube shows and stuff like that. But it's gotten to the point where like before I go to sleep, like after I pray, I'm gonna fall asleep to some worship music. And it's the type of worship music like I'm literally like I'm crying so hard. I'm like, Jesus, I don't even know what this is. Like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? No, I don't know. So it's like it's gotten to a point where now when I go to sleep, I'm just falling asleep to worship music. Like that's all I can say. I'm just falling asleep to worship music and I'm just like, okay, it's a start. Let me set my alarm and first thing I want to do is actually, God, when you wake me up, is actually pray and give you thanks and go into that prayer. Whatever, you know, Holy Spirit led, Father, just go into that prayer and just start praying and worship him. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I actually decided to do. I'm not saying that I haven't been doing that, but it's not like what I'm trying to do because the main goal, what I'm doing is seeking his face and I want to continue to seek his face. So yeah, it's not gonna always be perfect, you guys. It's not gonna always be can't even talk. It's not gonna always be perfect, and that's okay. That's okay because just know Jesus is right there. He's gonna fix it and he's gonna accept us the way that we are. Just go to him, whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're going through, whatever you have a hard time trusting him with, or whatever the case may be, just please just go to him anyways because he already knows and he's already right there with open arms. So that's what this podcast was about. And then it's like another thing too, like even because there's been some things that I probably done like a couple of months ago and I'm like, I'm not being hard on myself, but like I know that I've been disobedient and I'm like, Father, I can honestly admit to you and let you know, like, yes, I've been obedient, Lord. Like, I have. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I feel like that's, like, kind of a part of why I'm also so emotional, too. Because I'm like, had I not did this and had I just listened, maybe I wouldn't be feeling this way. Or maybe, you know, this wouldn't be happening. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe if I just would have listened, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that too is also part of a reason why I'm feeling like emotional too, because I'm like, I should have just listened. You know what happens when you don't? Warning comes before destruction, and then all this, you know what I'm saying? Like this other, like all these other thoughts come to my mind. I'm like, no. See, we're not gonna go there. We're gonna continue to just keep praying, speak positive, keep praying, and know. At the end of the day, y'all, God is listening. God hears our prayers. He knows. So I be having to tell like myself this every day. You know, like, girl, stop being hard on yourself. God sees you. He hears you. It's gonna be okay. Like, yeah. So I'm just, you know, God knows what I've been, dealing with spiritually and mentally, and I'm just still praying and knowing and believing and trusting that on His timing He will come through on His timing. So this is what this podcast was about. I hope my personal experience right now will, help someone. And yeah, this is what this podcast was about: praying and trusting, but on God's timing. And just know God hears your prayers. So it's your girl Tori, not with a Y, but with an I. You guys, thank you so much for being patient with me. Like, I really appreciate it. I know y'all be watching, and it means a lot. So that's one thing I think I've mastered being like consistent every week. I think I've mastered that. So we're gonna just continue to do that. So thank you guys for watching. It's your girl Tori, not with the Y, but with an I, and I will see you guys next podcast. Bye.